Hey guys, what's up? We're back with some more Duolingo, and we have the last lesson to Legendary here for Section 2, Unit 22. Japanese class is really interesting, so Nihongo no... And then the word for class, 授業.
日本語の授業は
本当に面白い
です。
That should be it, right? Yep. I feel like Japanese class really interesting.
田中先生の教室は遠いですね。
So, Professor Tanaka's Koishits? They're saying it's far, right? But you assume class, but I guess it's classroom, so Professor Tanaka's classroom is far, isn't it? So Tanaka, or Professor Tanaka's classroom is far, isn't it? That should be fine.
アンドリューさんに聞きましょうか。アンドリューさんに聞きましょうか。
I think it's just that.
アンドリューさんに聞きましょうか。
Okay. Should we ask Andrew? What day is the deadline? So now it's like what day, or where do we put deadline at? Beginning it again. This could be Nanji ni. We have a wa, which makes me feel like we put it at the end. Like Shimekiri wa nanyobi. Oh, nanyobi, sorry. Nanyobi desu ka?
Desu ka.
Because I feel like I wouldn't put a wa after nanyobi. Like nanyobi wa? Maybe you would, I don't know. I wasn't like reading it right first, but yeah, nanyobi wa actually sounds fine. So I don't know. What day is the deadline? Nanyobi wa shimekiri desu ka? I mean, that sounds fine. What day deadline it is? If we get it wrong, we just know it's because it was the other way around, but what do I always say? Don't do this. Don't switch your stuff around. Just go with what you had first, because at least if you get it wrong, you were wrong. Because this happens to me 9 times out of 10. I was like, no, I had it right the first time. And I was like, you know what, let's twist it around, see what happens. And we got it wrong when I had it right to begin with. Just go with the first thing you put.
今日は授業が4つあります。今日は授業が4つあります。今日は授業が4つあります。4つあります。
Today, I have 4 classes. Professor Tanaka, I have a question. So Tanaka-sensei.
田中先生。
We have a question. Shitsumon? It must be Shitsumon.
質問があります。
I have a question. I feel we need a connector there, so yeah. I have 6 tests this week. Konshu.
今週
I guess we're not connecting that to anything. Konshu testo ga.
テストが
And then 6. Mutsu.
6つあります。
You have a knee here. That's actually bothering me. I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist. So this week, tests 6 I have. So I have 6 tests this week. The project deadline is soon. Mosugu or something like that, right? Yeah, mosugu. I don't know how I remember that. So project no shimekiri
締め切りは
mosugu desu.
です。
Project deadline soon it is. So the project deadline, well, I guess the project deadline is soon. What day is the deadline? Well, what was it?
締め切りは何曜日ですか？
This. Because for whatever reason, even though deadline is at the end of the sentence, it's at the beginning of the sentence in Japanese. Which is why I had this as my first answer. Just go with your first answer. If it's wrong, that just means you're wrong. But if you switch it and you were right before you switched it, then you're gonna look dumb. You should just went with what you had first. Is a Korean teacher Professor Yamada. So we need Konkoku
韓国語
no
の
sensei wa
は
then Yamada sensei
山田先生ですか
There you go. So, Korean teacher? Yamada sensei? Is it? I don't know if that's correct, actually, but there's nothing we can use down here, so it's just some variation of this. I have 5 tests this week, so 今週
今週
テスト
テスト
が
が
5、5つ
5つ
あります。
あります
I have 5 tests this week. I have 5 tests this week. The test is on Tuesday, so Fire Day. I don't know where Fire Day goes now, though. Because, again, you never know with Japanese. They always mixing stuff up out of nowhere.
火曜日はテストです。テストは
I know I shouldn't have done that, but tests Friday, it is. The test is on Friday. I keep saying Friday. The test is on Tuesday. Test is on Tuesday, and because Tuesday is at the end of the sentence in English, I'm just going to assume it's at the end, even though that's usually the opposite in Japanese. I think this is this situation where it's the other way around, where even though, again, the day of the week wants to be first place, this is the rare occasion when it's the last place. Points proven. It's a music teacher, Professor Smith. So, 音楽の先生はスミス先生ですか? I said "ka" weird there.
音楽の先生はスミス先生ですか
Tomorrow, 明日 I'm going to wake up early. So, 早く明日は早く起きます。
起きます
I think it's just that. Wake up early tomorrow. I will, I guess. It's a deadline tomorrow. Tomorrow's at the end of the sentence. Deadline's in front of it. This might be, again, one of the rare occasions where the time of, well, just time, the broad term of time, is at the end of the sentence rather than at the beginning, like it's supposed to be. So, is the deadline tomorrow, which is shimekiri.
締め切りは明日ですか
Again, I guess if you're asking if a thing is on a day like this, the day goes at the end. Like, the thing is more important than the time of day, even though usually the time of day would be in front of it. That's usually when you're saying you're going to do something on a day, it goes at the front, but if you're asking if something is on a day, it goes at the end. Today, I have Spanish class, so 今日
今日は
Spain語の wherever Spain is
スペイン語の
class 授
授業
業
あります
That should be fine. Today, Spanish class I have. We have a ga. Which that's gonna bother me that's down there. So like, shouldn't there be a ga? But you could put it there, but it's gonna be like, oh, you don't need one. It could just connect by itself. Usually you only put one here if you're doing something else, but I hate that they've given me one because sounds like, does it go there or not? 今日はスペイン語の授業あります because it doesn't sound right, but again, what do I always say? Go with your first instincts, but apparently did need the connect into arimasu. Do you always have a lot of homework? a lot of takusan? Do you always? Well, we have itsumo, we got takusan, we got shukudai, and then arimasu ka at the end, no connector. Obviously, that's
ありますか
the end of the sentence. So, do you always have a lot of homework? A lot of homework? I don't know how you distribute this. Do you start with always? Always. Do you always have a lot of homework? I feel like you put takusan at the end.
宿題はたくさんありますか
Do you have a lot of homework always? This feels right. Even though it's weird. Like always homework, a lot of you have? 'Cause you could just put this
た
here.
くさん
Itsumo takusan shukodai, but like where do you put the wa then?
たくさん
I'm going with this. Apparently you could go shukodai wa itsumo takusan arimasu ka? So you could move this to here instead, and that would be fine. School ends at 2 o'clock today. So, see, today's at the end. We're not asking if something is happening on a day. We're saying this is happening this day. So I'm putting kyo at the top.
今日は
Gakko,
学校
gakko niji ni owarimasu. I don't know if that's right. Because this usually follows up with a ni. So today, school, 2 o'clock ends. I mean, we have like 4 lives, so even if we get it wrong, it's just fine. Kyo gaku wa niji ni owarimasu. What did I do wrong? Kyo. Ah. It doesn't want this here. It's just the particles in the wrong place. This needs to go there. Which is like, what are even particles in Japanese? They don't feel like real words. They feel like ethereal, I feel like. I think I've said that before. They feel like they don't exist. They just go somewhere just to be put there. Like, they exist and don't exist at the same time. So, like, saying this doesn't go here, it goes here instead. I don't know why that goes here instead of here. Just because of how non-existent they feel. So, same thing, just kyo,
今日
gaku,
学校
or gakko, sorry, but the wall goes afterwards.
は2時に終わります
So same thing, just move the wall over and it's like, oh, now it actually makes sense. Why? What does this even mean? What does this particle even mean in this context? Anyways, so guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers, think about becoming a member, subscribe if you haven't subscribed because we're going to watch time and subscribers. And don't forget we have a thumbnail as well. And shout out to the members, EmmyStarr and RaleyDrew. Hey guys, we have this all legendaried, so we probably will go back and do an old lesson tomorrow, and then we'll move on to talking about jobs the day after that. Yeah guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. Do the do. See ya.